Hello guys, I'm Chef Edwin from Edwin's Organics and we are here cooking with Compare Food, and today we're making a mango tiramisu. Something fresh, something new, which is perfect for Easter. The first step for a mango tiramisu, we want to crack the eggs and separate the egg yolks from the egg whites. A quick tip, every time you're gonna separate egg whites from egg yolks, you wanna have them at room temperature because that helps separating the egg whites from the egg yolks. We're gonna add some sugar to the egg yolks. We're gonna combine the egg yolks with the sugar. Now we're gonna start pasteurizing this by putting them in the water. So we have water boiling and we're gonna put this on the top. So what we're looking for is to combine the sugar to be melted, and we're looking for a temperature of 51 degrees. That is the right temperature for our eggs to be pasteurized. It typically takes about a minute to pasteurize your eggs, so it's 51 already and we've been having this for a minute. Now after your eggs being pasteurized, we're gonna set this to the side for about 10 minutes and we're gonna start with our whipping cream. So we're gonna add our heavy whipped cream into our bowl. We're gonna add a little bit of sugar. If you have powdered sugar, that also works perfect. And we're gonna start whipping. It would take about 5 minutes for have the final product of the whipping cream. All right, now whipped cream is ready. And as you can see, it's creamy now. Mascarpone cheese is typically what goes on the tiramisu, but don't worry, if you can find mascarpone cheese, I would suggest to use whipped cream cheese. It has the same fluffiness and the same consistency. So yeah, this would be a good alternative for it. Now we're combining the whipped cream with the cream cheese. So now I'm gonna kind of like folding it and just combining them to the center. So you wanna go around the bowl and then middle. Around the bowl and middle. You combining all together. We're gonna combine the pasteurized eggs with the cream and the cheese. We're doing this little by little because you wanna make sure you mix everything perfectly with the eggs. We're gonna add a little bit of vanilla flavor. All right, now let's talk about vanilla. We have the vanilla bean. You have to cut it in half. It has thousands of little seeds inside, and that's the natural form of vanilla. And then we have the pure vanilla extract, which is already being processed for you. So it's up to you. You can get the pure vanilla bean or the pure vanilla extract. Now after our vanilla, our whipped cream and our eggs are mixed, we're gonna put this to the side. We're gonna add the unflavored gelatin. I'm gonna add some of that puree that I have, mango puree, and I'm gonna pour a little bit in here, just enough to mix the actual gelatin. Right now I'm gonna mix it till it's complete dissolve into our puree. Now we're gonna add this mixture to our whipped cream cheese mixture. And we're gonna slowly mix this all together. What the gelatin is gonna do on this dish is gonna hold everything together. Now we're gonna put this to the side and we're gonna find our mold. Now in our traditional tiramisu, you typically have coffee. In this case, as we make it in mango, we're gonna add our mango puree and we're gonna soak our ladyfingers into the mango puree. If you can't find ladyfinger cookies, this would be another option. Maria cookies would be a very good option because it's also a spongy cookie. And we're gonna start them to form to a cake. We're gonna go all around. Now after we are done putting all the cookies around, we're gonna put a bed on the bottom. Now it's okay to crop one in half because you're gonna have empty spaces and you wanna make sure every part on the bottom will be covered because we're gonna put our filling on top of that. We're gonna slowly add it together. It's very gentle. And then we're gonna put another layer of cookies. Now that we are our second layer of cookies, we're gonna dye some mangoes and that's gonna be basically in the middle part. You wanna have that in the middle because when you cut them in half, you wanna have that fruit coming out of your cut. So let's dye some mangoes. When you're choosing for a mango, you wanna look at the color. You wanna make sure it looks orange and red color. That means it's sweet. Also, if you feel it, you're gonna see like it's kind of like smushy. So that means it's almost ripe and ready. If you look at a mango that is completely green, that's gonna be more on the sour side. And also if you feel like it's gonna be very hard, almost like a rock. And you can shake it and you can hear the seed inside that it's not ready. So you always wanna look for the sweet with a color, and that means it's almost ripe and ready. Now let's cut a mango. In every mango, there's a pit in the middle. So you wanna put your mango facing this way, and you want to go off center of the mango and just go slowly, and you're gonna get a part kind of like this. And when you go on the other side, off center, and then we got our second half. Most people waste this. You can actually get some out of here. You're gonna go also off center to the side, and you get another piece. Flip it around, off center. Now, you see how I went in and I can feel something in there? That's the seed. So you just want to get it out and then do it again a little bit farther away, and then you get your other piece. You can go with your finger and just go around, but sometimes you get parts of the mango that are not completely ripe. So I would suggest to have a spoon and just hold the spoon and just kind of put some force in there, and kind of like slowly going around, and you have your mango separated from the thing, see? And you get the whole mango, and it looks actually perfect to slice. All right, so now that I have my mango, I'm just gonna slice it, kind of like you were slicing an avocado basically. All right, now I'm gonna cut this in little squares. Now that we have our mango dice, I'm gonna put those mangoes in the middle, and you can use as much as you want. And I'm just gonna cover the mango and the ladyfingers with more of that cream cheese mixture. All right guys, so now we're gonna make a mango ganache, and we're gonna add our mango puree. Use one enough to cover the top of your tiramisu. So I'm gonna open one unflavored gelatin. I am gonna mix this. I'm gonna add a little bit of sugar. You're just looking for making sure the gelatin, the mango puree, and the sugar is mixed evenly, and it's all gone. We're gonna add this to the top, and this is basically just for look. It looks like glazing, it looks like sugary, it looks delicious. This is how it looks after we put our gelatin and mango puree. I'm gonna start adding the mango, and basically this is the part that you want to be creative. Now we're gonna put this in the fridge for about 2 hours. All right guys, well thank you. This is the final tiramisu. This is how it looks. All ingredients can be purchased at any Compare Food location. Thank you and buen provecho.